There's the Rio Grande Valley where I just was, down by the river. Now we're up by the mountains. And right here you can see the soil's like black. And this is from like thousands of years of Indians roasting agaves up on these hills here. All this stuff right here is Indian rock. This is fire cracked rock. You can see the charcoal stained earth. You know, they would have roasted agaves, like I said, for thousands of years up here. You can see I could even see the charcoal stains in the road. I've been up on these ridges over here, and they're covered in it too. The entire area over here. They must have been getting agaves from the mountains. And since this is in between the mountains and the river, it's probably a really good spot. You'd think this area would be covered in arrowheads and stuff. Maybe it was in the past, but I'm sure it's been so heavily searched. You don't really find much. Every so often you might find like a little piece of pottery or something like that. And we're really close to a bunch of roads. I had to get out a little bit. I've been just laying in bed for weeks. This damn autoimmune disease like lupus or whatever, it's been attacking my hamstrings. I can barely, I'll start feeling better, and then hours later I can't even stand up. So many things I want to do. I just gotta lay in bed watching YouTube. It's probably a mistake just taking this little walk. See, most people would walk up here and they just think these are just rocks from the mountains, but they're busted. If they were washed here by the water, they'd be rounded off. All these rocks are angular. So they either came from a landslide, or like I said, they were cracked apart from being roasted in fires time and time again. And with all the charcoal and the Indian artifacts, it's pretty clear it wasn't from a landslide. Though, talking about landslides, those mountains right there used to be part of the big mountains. I guess millions of years ago they slid off into the position they are now. And then, you know, erosion off the other mountains has kind of buried them. This whole part of these mountains up here is like that, especially on the eastern side. There's a bunch of blocks that have slid off. Not too hot today, at least so far. It's humid, but the clouds have been out all morning. Here's like a chipping. This bending over kills me too. I always wanted to find something from the Spanish. You know, I mean, they were in this area. What the hell is it called? Dang it, I'm blanking on the name of the road that goes through this valley, the old Spanish Trail. Camino del something. I'll remember it later. Look, these rocks look pretty undisturbed, still in the pile. See, and I found pottery up here, and I don't see any right now, so it tells me somebody's been up here and got it. Look, here's a piece actually. Just some brown pottery. I have found corrugated pottery, which has like corrugated, you know, like sheet metal. It's got like waves. There's another piece. There's another little piece.